White flag is raised. That off. Shortest run to the first flight. It's Kate de Paris on the inside of Weveallbeencaught, followed by Good Land and Absolute Notions as they take their first flight. Continuing down the back straight, and it's Weveallbeencaught, carrying the hopes of visiting Sam Nigel Twiston Davis and owners, who shows the way towards the second, followed by Kate de Paris and Good Land. Absolute Notions next, and then Sandor Clegane. On the inside is Grange Clare West, followed by Deep Cave. Cool Survivor, the back marker. Flight number 2. All jumped it fluently. Weveallbeencaught in front, making the turn out of the back straight, tracked by Kate de Paris, disputing second with Good Land, and then Sandor Clegane and Absolute Notions, a break of a length and a half to Deep Cave, with the final couple, Grange Clare West and Cool Survivor. Turning towards flight number 3 before the straight, just outside their final 2 miles. The leader is Weveallbeencaught, followed by Good Land. His win here over Christmas has worked out well. Running the rail is Kate de Paris. In 4th place is Sandor Clegane, as they jump the flight on the approach to the straight, coming up to their final 2 miles. In the first grade 1 of the festival, the Nathaniel Lacy Partners Solicitors €50,000 Cheltenham bonus for stable staff, Novice Hurdle. A great initiative and reward as they straighten for the flight in front of the stands in the last one next time. Little changes from first to last. It's Weveallbeencaught, followed closely by Good Land and Kate de Paris and Sandor Clegane next. Red and white colours on the outside of Absolute Notions, with the last 3. Deep Cave, Grange Clare West, and something of a retrieval mission. And the back marker is Cool Survivor. Coming past the winning post with a circuit to race and 7 flights left to jump. And the field is well stacked up. Weveallbeencaught and Sam Twiston Davis in front of Good Land and Michael O'Sullivan. Just in second place from Kate de Paris and Paul Townend. Sandor Clegane edging closer to the first 3. Sean O'Keefe and then Absolute Notions, who's followed by Grange Clare West, and then Deep Cave and Cool Survivor niggled along in last place. Going to the flight at approximately the halfway stage, taking them into the back straight the second time. Weveallbeencaught over a couple of lengths in front of Good Land in second, little between Sandor Clegane and Kate de Paris for the 3rd spot. Tracked towards the back straight by Absolute Notions, and then Deep Cave, Grange Clare West and Cool Survivor. 10 furlongs to go as they swing a left to head down the bag. 5 flights left to jump. Little changes up ahead. It's Weveallbeencaught upholding a couple of lengths advantage over Good Land. Just in 3rd place is Kate de Paris, and 4th is Sandor Clegane, and then Absolute Notions, Deep Cave, Grange Clare West and Cool Survivor. Still little changes. Returning to the point at which they started, approaching the first of 3 flights down the back. 5 left to jump. It's Weveallbeencaught the leader from Good Land, Kate de Paris over in 3rd, and then Sandor Clegane and Absolute Notions. Deep Cave next, with the final couple, Grange Clare West and Cool Survivor. Middle flight down the bag, less than a mile from the finish. Weveallbeencaught, ridden away from it. Good Land is a close running second, and then Sandor Clegane just moving into 3rd place, ahead of Kate de Paris and then Absolute Notions, who's followed to the final 3/4 of a mile by Grange Clare West and Deep Cave and Cool Survivor. Heading to the last on the far side, this is 3 from the finish. Weveallbeencaught and Good Land 1 and 2, followed by Sandor Clegane and Kate de Paris, and in between horses is Absolute Notions. And then Deep Cave, squeezed along on the inside, Grange Clare West and the blue cap, with continuing last, Cool Survivor. Turning out of the back straight, heading for the second last flight, and it's Weveallbeencaught, attempting to make every yard of the running. Poised in second is Good Land, and then Sandor Clegane, and Kate de Paris and Absolute Notions. Deep Cave ridden along on the inside, struggling is Grange Clare West, and is relegated to last by Cool Survivor. The second last flight on the approach to the straight, and Good Land just jumped to the front from Weveallbeencaught. Running the home turn, then Sandor Clegane. Kate de Paris round the outside, trying to come into it as Deep Cave, with Absolute Absolute Notions. They straighten for the final flight in the Nathaniel Lacy and Partners Solicitors €50,000 Cheltenham bonus for stable staff Novice Hurdle. And it's Goodland, the leader, a couple of lengths in front of Sandor Clegane. Absolute Notions is trying to dig in. On the outside is Deep Cave, the final flight. It's Goodland, the leader. Couple of lengths in front inside the final 200 yards. Trying down a late run is Absolute Notions. It's Goodland from Absolute Notions. It's these two to the finish. Goodland on the far side is going on to better things here at Leopardstown. Wins the Stairs Novice for Michael O'Sullivan and Barry Connell. Absolute Notions second, and Sandor Clegane, Deep Cave, Cool Survivor next.
Michael O'Sullivan is going to think these grade ones, 10 a penny, easy. He's won one with Marine Nationale and now he's run the Nathaniel Lacy with Goodland. And was it as straightforward as it looked from the outside?
Yeah, I suppose it worked out that way. Looking at it beforehand, it looked a tricky race. Didn't seem to be much shape in it. I know a lot of horses made a run the last day, but I didn't think there was any out-and-out front runner in it. But it worked out lovely in the end. He was a bit in my hands early, but jumped brilliant and settled away behind Sam then, and after that it kind of went smoothly, yeah.
What kind of pace was it?
We went strong pace early, and I think Sam was trying to stretch it all the way down along the back. But my horse was jumping so well, and Sam's was backing off a small bit, so I was able to keep tabs on him without using any energy, and it was strong pace from start to finish, and it was a proper race, yeah.
And you feel he's now well prepared for the Ballymore, which can often rely on pace?
Yeah, definitely. As you see, he stays very well and jumps very well, so I think he's going to improve again from it, and he's learning every day, and we're learning about him as well, so I know, very much looking forward to March. Hopefully we don't have any problems till then.
It's an incredible story, you and Barry heading towards the Cheltenham Festival with both Marine Nationale and Goodland leading chances in two of the novice grade ones.
Yeah, obviously I'm under no illusions. I'm in a very privileged position and very lucky to have Barry behind me and all the team there, and very lucky to be coming across these two horses so early in my professional career, and no, I definitely will enjoy it as much as I can.
And do you feel daunted by it at all, or you just, bring it on?
No, I'm excited, but obviously you'd be a small bit nervous anticipation beforehand, just hoping that it goes right. But I think if you weren't, you'd be wrong. But no, definitely excited by it, and kind of thrive on the big day and the pressure. So it's brilliant. That's
evident. How are you going to prepare for it? What do you tend to do ahead of that, going over to Cheltenham? How many rides have you had around there?
I've had a few rides. I'd won at the festival last year as an amateur. I was lucky enough to get a few rides this year before Christmas and got a winner there, so it's great to have that experience, and I've been there plenty, so very much looking forward to it.
It should be excellent. Well, many congratulations. The season is going fabulously for you. You very much deserve it, and best of luck for Cheltenham beyond this.
Thanks very much, Lydia. Cheers.
Barry Connell owns and trains Goodland, and it's another grade one success for him, and Goodland's looked really good there. You must have been delighted with his win in the Nathaniel Lacy.
Yeah, we were expecting that. I mean, he came here at Leopardstown Christmas, a course and distance winner. Never come out of a hack canter. He hasn't missed a beat since then. We're very confident today. He's a quick horse. Didn't think he'd mind the ground. We gave him only one entry in Cheltenham, the Ballymore, because we have the other horse for the Supreme. And it couldn't have gone better. Maybe a fraction keen over the first couple, but then he got a lovely lead off Nigel's horse. Never missed a beat jumping. Got a lovely blow into him turning in and hit the front, and probably plenty early, but he was idling in front, and I think we're still only scratching the surface on this guy. The big plus with him is he's 7 years of age. We bought him as a 4-year-old from one of the point-to-point guys and gave him a run in a bumper as a 4-year-old, and then he got a few issues. But it's a big advantage for these horses to have that age on their side, The
maturity, you mean?
Yeah, but also his attitude, he's bomb-proof. You could see him walking around beforehand there, like he was at a kid's gymkhana.
That'll bode really well for Cheltenham as well.
And Marine is the same. The two of them are brilliant. They'll travel over together. So, look, we're a small operation. We've 25 horses, and we've had 2 entries in grade ones when we won them both.
I know, it's incredibly impressive. You've just got the Ballymore entry, as you said, and at the time I was thinking, I was surprised. I thought you'd enter him in the Albert Butler as well. But there, you can see his speed.
No, he's not. Listen, he's not slow.
No, I can see that now.
And I won the Alpha Bartlett before with Martello Tar, and it is quite hard on novices, so I prefer the Ballymore. He could drop back to the Supreme if something happens to the other guy, although I'd have to supplement him.
I'm assuming all is well though with Marine Nationale.
Yeah, he's packing full training and everything's 100%. We're 4 or 5 weeks away, So he'll have a race course gallop and then head on over after that.
Do you feel it was a bold call to go to the Supreme with that little experience? I know you were missing the deep brand in the winter.
No. The issue was that he was only ready for a run in after the season ended in April or May. He had a hold up with the sore wither. So we kept him going during the summer. He didn't have a proper summer break like he normally would. So we kind of gave him 3-4 month breaks between his races. That's why we gave him, after the Royal Bond, we gave him, 6 weeks. We gave him a month off, let him down completely and bring him back up again.
And you must be pleased in the meantime how the form of that race is working out.
Yeah, I think Embassy Gardens probably would have been second if he hadn't made the mistake over there, and he's come out and franked it. But his jumping is incredible. And can I say a word about the young man riding?
Absolutely, please do.
I used to find he's ice cool, brilliant horseman, and he rides all of ours, and I'm delighted. Doesn't matter whether he claims or not.
Well said. I mean, Michael is going to think these grade ones are easy, a bit like you, I would have thought.
Well, the good thing is he's 22, he's not 16 or 17. He's been champion point-to-point rider at 19, and he's got his college degree now, so he has maturity on his side, which is a big help.
Absolutely it is. Well, this is a great story. Many congratulations and best of luck for Cheltenham.
Okay, thanks very much. Thank you. Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.